taking out time to come for the formal launch of the Indian Register of Exercise Professionals, IREPS. Before I tell you what IREPS is all about, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries present and would request them to take their places on the dais. We now welcome Mr. Tehzeen Zaid, the Chief Operating Officer, Sports, Physical Education, Fitness and Leisure Skills, and who has been working in the vocational and skill development sector for the last 17 years at various senior level positions. Welcome, sir. Mr. Julian Berryman, the Director Professional Standards Committee at EuropeActive, the leading not-for-profit organization representing the whole of the European health and fitness sector in Brussels. A very warm welcome, sir.
Hi, my name is Neeraj Jain and I am Director of Costco India Limited.
Okay, so what's the vision of Costco?
We want to create as many sportsmen. We feel that sportsman is there in all the individuals. So we want to bring out that sportsman so that we look at a much fit and a healthier society. IREPS is about fitness. Both of them are about fitness and sport is also about fitness. Without sports, you cannot have fitness, and vice versa. Without fitness, you are not a good sportsman. So for conducting good sports, you would need quality in almost every aspect, right from equipment you choose, the infrastructure, and the biggest software, which is the trainer. I think that trainer, that capacity, the one who trains you on that is the key essential element for training and to perform well.
Okay, so what are your future plans?
Our future plans are very much, we are a 40-year-old company and our focus has been on sports and on the grassroots, and that's where we built up. Right from there we catch them young and then we take them right through to the district level, to the state, then onwards to the national and international level. And that's how we've conducted our strength is basically starts with the ground level and then take them right up. So that's how we try to contribute.
We have with us Mr. Julian from EuropeActive and eREPs. So, Mr. Julian, in a nutshell, we would like to know, the audience outside this hall would like to know how this particular association will help trainers in India.
Okay, so yes, I work for EuropeActive and I'm the Director of the Professional Standards Committee, and what I do is I have a set of educational standards that have been agreed across Europe that provide the standards for various occupational roles, fitness trainer, personal trainer, and we use those standards to accredit training providers within or across Europe, and each of those training providers has to show us that they are delivering to those standards, that their content covers those standards, that their assessments assess the competencies involved in those standards. We then, people coming through an accredited training provider, come onto our Register of Exercise Professionals, the European Register of Exercise Professionals, and we then know that those people, those instructors on that register, are qualified to do their job. So that's what we really want to bring to the Indian situation in our work with IREPS. IREPS already have some standards, some educational standards, and we can map those standards to our own so that they correspond, so that they cover the same areas. And similarly, we can help the Skills Council to implement a system of accreditation for training providers in the same way that we do. And those training providers can be accredited by the Skills Council but also by us, so that we know that the education that they're providing is giving the knowledge, the skills and the competencies that people need to become a fitness instructor or a personal trainer. And obviously then we've set up the Indian Register of Exercise Professionals, where those people who've come through those accredited programs can actually show consumers and employers that they again are qualified to do their job. So I guess what we can do is use the experience that we have and the processes that we have to inform the fitness industry in India and to make sure that you're going through the same processes and what I would describe as future-proofing your industry, so that you know that every trainer in every gym is qualified to do their job, has been through the right training, and is providing effective but also safe training that will avoid injury and help people to achieve their goals.
That's really wonderful, and I guess this we all hope and wish all the best to IREPS India. And I think it will be very useful for Indian fitness industry, and it will overall add to the growth of Indian fitness industry. How can it overall add to the growth of fitness industry, Indian fitness industry?
Sure. Well, everything that we do is about employability and growth. I think there's a tremendous interest in health and fitness growing in India, and we have to make sure that we cater for that demand. So I think we'll see more and more facilities arising in India, but we need the right staff to work in those centres and to deliver the kind of training that's required. And clearly when consumers see that it is safe to work in those situations and that it is effective, that it can have a huge impact on their life, then that's going to attract customers and we will all grow together. The growth in the European market is huge and has been huge over a number of years, both in terms of membership of facilities, in terms of the number of facilities, and I think we can see a very similar thing in India. I know that in terms of people going to gyms in India at the moment, I think their penetration rate is quite low. It's only 0.5%. So there's a huge potential there to provide facilities so we can increase the number of people going to those gyms. And ultimately, all of that growth and the skills that we impart, the employability, that brings prosperity.
So that was quite a useful insight. And talking of gyms, personal trainers on the next level become gym managers.
Yes.
And yes, and gym management is something else and personal training is something else. And the combination of both requires management skills as well.
Yes.
So your training programs is a sum of soft skills, communication skills, and the selling skills, as you were telling.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, we have occupational standards for fitness instructors and personal trainers, and clearly all of those personal trainers have to have an awareness of business and how to run their own finances, how to attract customers, marketing, these kind of things. Now, facility management may be a slightly different thing, something that a personal trainer might decide to move into at a later date, and may require some additional skills in terms of management, financial management, human resource management, these kind of things. That's not necessarily what I do. We train personal trainers, we provide the education for personal trainers, but you combine their personal trainer knowledge with some management skills and some management training, and then you've got a very
the basic ones.
Yes, you've got a very effective individual.
We have Mr. Tehseen Zahid, COO, Skill Council, FICCI. Okay, since today you have signed this important MOU between eREPs and IREPs. So let us know the main broad points of this MOU.
Okay. So basically, if you understand, Sports Sector Council has been formed in India to create people who are required in the entire sports and fitness industry. The people who are required at the grassroots level, or the people, we are not getting into training or creating a sports person as such, but we are here to create people who are required for basically to support the entire system. Now, when we say the entire sports system, then we need fitness trainers, we need turf layers, we need coaches, we need instructors, and many such things are required. But when we ask them, okay, what are the requirements of such people to achieve a level of training which will help ultimately to the sports people, we as of now have not laid down those principal guidelines. So what our idea is for this MOU signing, that the current eREPs is European standards in fitness industry. We are already have an MOU to take a guidance from them, create a system and process which are influenced and linked to the European Union, and introduce it to our own people here, so that first of all my trainers, my fitness industry people can start getting training at the international level. So first outcome will be they will benefit our own people here in India. Also at the same time, the certification that they get should also be acknowledged globally. So meaning tomorrow a person who is trained in India on fitness can also apply to other countries for job. So it is more for portability. How can a person getting a certified in India and can go and work abroad? So if we say our engineers, for example, our IT people, or even our medical professionals, they are all going around the globe for job now. So why can't the sports and fitness people of India can't go to work around the globe? So that's the purpose of these MOUs, what we are doing as a sectoral council, and that's the purpose and mandate for us.
So, how this association will help fitness industry as a whole, in the growth of fitness industry as a whole in India?
If you see the growth, I'll just give you three figures. So in Europe, the penetration of fitness, meaning out of 100 people, 9.4 people goes to gym and are interested into fitness systems. But in India, it's less than 1%, that is 0.5%. We have already have those data. Now 130 crore people, even if this penetration level goes to 5 people out of 100 in India, meaning 5% of the total population, you can see the size of the fitness industry in India. Fitness industry currently is growing at a compounding rate of approximately 19 to 20% annually, which no other industry is doing. And that's the industry we are talking about. That the biggest industry which is going to be in future is fitness, without any guidelines as of now, without any systems as of now, without any processes as of now. What will happen if once it grows up? There are no system, no processes there are no people who will know, okay, who has given them the right to open a gym or to train other people? Where are those certifications? So any industry which grows with this speed also need to have regulations, also have to have certification coming into the system. That is very important.
So a lot of groundwork has gone into before this association, I guess, and this is really a commendable job. Thank you, Mr. Tehseen, for talking to bodyandstrength.com.
Thank you so much, ma'am.